The holiday season is a make or break moment for anyone on their weight loss journey. Endless food, social pressure, tempting treats. Like, how do you stay on track without losing your mind or your progress that you've worked so hard on? Today, we're going to be diving into the only two options that you have during the holidays if you want to stay on track with either flexibility, with moderation, or honestly, extreme discipline. Now, neither is better or worse. It's about what aligns with you, your goals, and how badly you want it, and how badly you're willing to sacrifice certain things for the greater good, to quote Optimus Prime. So we're going to get into 4 steps to lose weight during the holiday season, especially Christmas, because I honestly forgot to film this before Thanksgiving. Anyways, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. First one, mindset shift. All right, I talk a lot about this on this channel, so if you haven't subscribed yet, go for it. But let's get real. Success in weight loss requires choices. Now, if you didn't know, I lost 150 pounds. I kind of know what I'm talking about. I just want to throw that out there in case you're new to here. But you don't have to be perfect. You need to be intentional, right? So there's 2 options. You have option 1, which is the moderation rule. This is about doing your best within reason. It's not a free pass to eat like crap, but a mindset of relative control. For example, stick to protein. You're going to hear me say that a lot as your main focus. A great hack would be, quote unquote, would be to save your carbs for foods that you actually enjoy. So instead of eating like mashed potatoes, or I don't know, I don't celebrate Christmas, honestly. But instead of mashed potatoes, instead of what's another carb source, like pasta, whatever, bread, right? What I would do if it was me is I would just save it for dessert or alcohol. But this brings me to the next point. Avoid alcohol, because all that is just empty calories, right? And if you're on a weight loss journey, which very high likelihood you watching this are, or you're just trying to be more health conscious, what benefit is alcohol really giving you? I understand if you want to have one, maybe limit that, but then that's it. Like, cut it out. And then that also would go to like soda. If you really want to have soda, then just stick to diet, because it's 0 calories. You're not going to die from diabetes tomorrow from drinking that. If you drink a shit ton of the normal one, you will. Don't fight me, or drop me a comment below and tell me why I'm going to get cancer because I drink like literally 5 of these a day. Anyways, it's not about deprivation. It's about prioritizing. So here comes the second option. All right. So this is the extreme discipline route. This is the path of those who are going to say, F it, I'm all in. Maybe you bring your own food. Maybe you bring a food scale. Or you just skip like super high calorically dense things altogether. I've been there. I've literally lost 150 pounds. I was a psychotic person and would bring a food scale to family gatherings, family parties, right? Or I literally would eat chicken breast out of a bag. I didn't care because I had a goal to hit and I was going to do anything I had to do to get there. Now, I am also not a hypocrite, and I am one to practice and preach flexibility. And I don't want you watching this, or any of my clients watching this, to put yourself in an uncomfortable position or situation. I know a big chunk of majority of you watching this, you're not going to do that, and that's completely okay. But there is really only 2 options, okay? So if you're all in and you're okay with doing whatever it takes to hit your goals, whatever that is, right? That's going to get results. Okay, so then prepare your meal and bring it. And honestly, if you're going to really anybody, friends, family, just use their microwave. You don't have to eat this cold, okay? But it's about a sacrifice for a long-term goal. Like, not just today, it's for long-term, right? Do you have to do this indefinitely? No. But once you get to your desired outcome, once you lose 50, 100, 150, 200 pounds, it makes it a lot easier in the future to kind of eat like shit or have a cheat meal and keep the weight off. Now, that's not this video, but muscle strength, metabolism, you're able to burn stuff off a lot easier. Okay. So what I want to do really quick is I want to show you a perfect analogy from my buddy / guest that I had on my podcast. His name's Sean. And this is going to be episode, I think, 17. It was in mid-November that we posted, or the end of November. So just hear what he has to say. So perfect analogy, perfect example. I would definitely encourage you guys to check out that episode after watching this. It's a gem. It's full of it's full of awesome actionable steps. Speaking of actionable tips, okay, part 2 to this, okay? So whichever option you choose, these tips will be helpful no matter what. Mindful eating, all right? You probably heard this 1,000 times. I'm not gonna lie, I don't do this. I'm like the quickest eater anybody's ever met, all right? Quickest eater, quickest talker. You don't even need to watch this on 2 times speed because I'm already talking on it. Now, true, slow, early, whatever. Now, actually, a good hack that I always do, whether I'm at a buffet that I paid for or a friend's house or whatever, is survey the spread. Why? Because then you're able to make like more logical choices, right? Obviously, stick to protein. Number one, most important, technically not the most important macronutrient, that's fat, but it's most important because it fills you up, all right? And then also some protein sources have fat as well, okay? So go and survey the spread. And then also stick to one plate. I know it sucks, but like chances are you could put at least 1,000 calories on one plate, right? And then that goes to like obviously mitigating carbs, all that fun stuff. Now, another hack from a former Puffy-sized individual. You could do the water hack or water hack / diet pop. Now, some people think this is developing like a bad mental feng shui. I think who cares, because you're actually going to help suppress your appetite. Do I do this every day? No. Should you do this every day? No. But you could drink literally like a bottle of water, chug it, or you could chug a diet pop, and it's literally just going to fill up stomach space in your stomach, which literally by default just makes you less hungry. All right. So that's a great hack if you have a large appetite or you're concerned that you're going to eat too much. Okay. Now, for moderation, skip dumb carbs. I've already mentioned this. Pasta, bread, rice. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's pretty dumb because it's not going to fill you up. In fact, sometimes it makes you more hungry, right? So skip those. And if you like dessert, or if you're going to have dessert, then by skipping those dumb carbs, you then save calories to where you can eat dessert. Or if you don't like dessert and you want to be an alcoholic, then drink, okay? But like, don't. It's just dumb, okay? Because I'm just suggesting this. This is literally what I do. Dessert is always my preference. Protein and dessert. I'm a happy guy. Like literally just give me a steak and a brownie. I'm happy. Now, for extreme discipline, prepare ahead. Like Sean kind of mentioned in the video. Communicate with your family or friends about your goals. Bring your own food or ask them to cook something for you. I used to do that as well, okay? Especially if this person that you're going to for the holidays, good chance they care about you and you care about them, right? So if you were to text them, hey, I am wanting to do XYZ. I am wanting to lose weight. Can you help me with this and make a chicken breast? They're probably not going to say no, right? Or just take the decision out and make it yourself and bring it, okay? So if someone doesn't respect your journey, it's time to have an honest conversation about your goals with them, or just reevaluate who you choose to give your energy and time to. We'll get into this later, which is basically to the next point. Social pressure and boundaries. Water break. Stay hydrated. All right, so handling social pressure. Don't let social pressure derail your goals and your progress and what you're trying to do. Practice saying this honestly in the mirror. This is almost like this is the opposite of an affirmation, but some people get social anxiety with this shit. All right, thanks, but I'm focusing on my health right now. Thanks, but I'm focusing on losing weight right now. Thanks, I really appreciate it, but I'm just going to stick to what I've had planned. Or, honestly, I'm just going to stick to this one plate. Because some grandma, some aunts will be like, aren't you going to eat more? And they'll be like slighted. They'll be like, oh my God, like I worked so hard on this. Like, why aren't you eating more? Right? Thanks, I'm working on myself. They have an issue with that. It's their own insecurities that they're reflecting on you. Right? Remember that people who truly care about you will understand. And if they don't, reevaluate the relationships that you actually prioritize. Jim Rome, sorry, don't want to butcher that. You are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So this couldn't be more true, especially when it comes to achieving your health and fitness goals. The people that you surround yourself with can either lift you up or hold you back. And a good chunk and majority that I've worked with people over the years, their family members and their friends hold them back because they are overweight themselves. So I'm not saying you have to cut contact with them, but clearly they're not going to be like, woohoo, you're losing weight, because they're insecure about themselves. Maybe by you losing weight, it will motivate them, but that's a story for another day. So if your circle doesn't respect and support your journey, it becomes easier to stay sorry, I butchered that. If your circle respects and supports your journey, it becomes easier to stay consistent and motivated. But if they pressure you to stay away from your goals and dismiss your efforts, it's worth reevaluating and just stop wasting your time and energy on it. True friends, true family will cheer you on and not challenge your commitment to bettering yourself. Because if they do, it's literally like them just insecure about themselves, like I've mentioned, okay? So, part 4, choose your path. The truth is, there's no wrong choice. It's just literally what works for you and your goals and your mindset and what you're willing to sacrifice and what you're not. So, the holidays will come around. but how you handle them can either bring you closer to your goals or set you back. You can be back, like literally, you can be down 10 pounds or you can be up 10 pounds. And you can use this as an excuse to say, I'm going to wait till Monday, I'm going to wait till the new year, or you don't, and you start now, and you get a jump start on the new year. You get a jump start on the next 2-3 weeks. I don't understand, if you're watching this right now, what day is it? It is December 12th. I will probably upload this in like 2 days. So why wait approximately 17, 18 days to the new year when you could be down 5, 10, 15 pounds? Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay, so whether you choose moderation or extreme discipline, the key is to be intentional. Go in with a plan and stick to it and remind yourself why you started this journey. As Winston Churchill said, and I tell every client, literally every week, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. This applies perfectly to navigating the holiday meals and season. By going in with a plan, whether it's sticking to protein, limiting indulgence, or even bringing your own food, you're setting yourself up for success. Preparation isn't just about food, it's about mentally coming to your goals and reminding yourself why you started this journey in the first place. So, let me know in the comments, are you going to go with moderation or discipline this holiday season? And if you found this video helpful, can you do me the algorithm stuff and like it, subscribe, and honestly, if you like this format, if you like this video, leave me a comment. If you want more videos like this, where I just ramble and give you a bunch of awesome tips and advice, I have a free school community all about weight loss. There's people in there that will motivate you, you will motivate them, and motivate each other to help on the journey, and there's also education stuff. It's free. Okay, second link in the description. And if you are struggling with knowing what to do, not just this time of year or just in general, you don't know what to eat, you don't know what to exercise, you don't know what you want a custom plan, you want more help and more motivation, more accountability, then the first link in the description will go over a quick video of how I can help you lose your next or first 10 pounds the next 30 days with honestly relative ease. I've helped over 120 people lose 50 pounds and keep it off for the rest of their life. Lost 150 pounds myself. If you want more info, I think my website will be linked below. Otherwise, book a call. See you soon. Happy holidays. Mazel tov. Happy Hanukkah.